Yo, what is going on, guys? So, on today's episode, men are doing just fine being single, but it turns out the women are financially struggling because men are no longer their retirement plans. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Women are now having to deal with the excessive debt they racked up in college. Modern women having consequences, and it is debt. Unless you can find a simp to pay it off for you, which some of the hot ones might.
Okay, I think being in debt is just so hard lately. And I think it's really hard in this society because people are so judgmental. I feel like you don't get it until you're in it. And it sucks when you're in it. Like, I hate being in debt so much. I have credit card debt, I have a personal loan, and I have my car loan. And I think...
And here's the thing. I have to go with what I have seen in real life. And car loans... When women got out of college, when they got their first car, they would always buy cars they can't afford. They would get a loan. And a lot of them owned their cars. So they really didn't have.
She built the debt herself and now wants everyone to stop noticing that she can't pay for it. College handed her the bill, not the world that she is blaming.
Being single as a man and only having to worry about yourself is very peaceful. Women are an expense. You have to provide for them and you have to take care of them. And in return, they don't do what they're supposed to do. They want to take, but they don't want to give. So it's better to stay single. And if you have one of those women who actually contributes to the relationship and you're happy with it, just make sure she doesn't make more money than you, because then she's going to resent you and leave your ass anyways. So you just can't win if you're in a relationship. The only way to win and be at peace and enjoy life is to be single as a man.
Staying single is a man choosing peace. It is not bitterness. A man who only answers to himself sleeps fine and does not resent her paycheck.
Men can cook and clean. In fact, the best cooks are all men. Men can do everything a woman can do, except for give birth, of course. Men can do everything women can do. And I would say better, many times. But men want women. And oftentimes, it's the women complicate a man's life. And sometimes it's better in that sense just to get away and say, look, you're complicating my life. My life's better without you. I don't need you. You need me. I don't need you.
Men can cook and clean just fine, so the usual comeback means absolutely nothing. He just does not want the complication.
Oh. You're covering both of us, right?
Wait, I didn't even know you were coming. This was supposed to be just me and her.
Yeah, I didn't tell him.
So, nah, I'm not paying for either of y'all.
She brought an extra mouth to feed that he never agreed to feed, so closing the wallet was the only sane move, in my opinion.
I'm an exhausted single mother living in California, paying $2,000 for rent, and I feel like I am drowning. I am drowning in debt. What I was chasing, what I thought I wanted in my life as far as marriage and children and fame and success, I don't want any of that anymore. I just want to be able to live.
So here we have a single mother who is unmarried. The man doesn't seem to be around, claiming that she's drowning in bills. Like, what do these women expect with their life choices, guys? It's genuinely insane.
I'm going to get a ring. I'm going to propose to her when the time is right.
Take this one.
I have not.
So this woman is literally begging her boyfriend to marry her. She's in this court case because she bought the ring and she wants him to either marry her or reimburse her the cost of the ring. She's begging him and he's like, no, I don't want to marry you. You never embarrass yourself enough to be on national TV or even privately. You never let a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once, and you never have to guilt trip somebody into marrying you. If he doesn't want to do it, if he's not excited about it, you don't want it. You never want to feel like the only reason why a man married you is because you asked him or because you guilt tripped him or because you manipulated him. You want him to marry you because he cannot see his life without you. Begging him is only going to get you a temporary victory. Yeah, you might marry him and he might be miserable the whole time. You don't want a man who you have to beg. This is all about his ego. If he really loved her, he would never let her embarrass herself like this.
Buying your own ring and then suing for a proposal is absolutely crazy. A man who has to be guilt-tripped to the altar was already gone.
Women lose sexual leverage, guess what? They have no power, because that's their only fucking power. That's the only thing that they use to manipulate men. And when you take that away from them, they're powerless against you. That's why society does everything in its power, guys, to not let you know your worth. They do everything in their power to put women on pedestals. They do everything in their power to make men come off as second-class citizens, and she's entitled to your time and attention, and you need to be a gentleman, all that shit. Fuck that. We live in 2021. Chivalry is dead.
Myron is absolutely correct here. Once a man stops chasing intimacy, the only leverage that a lot of women have just immediately evaporates. It's actually pretty funny.
I'm 46 years old, and while I'm getting ready for surgery and everything, it dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. Being single and 46 sucks. It just sucks. And I make jokes about buffoons that I have been encountering in dating, but in reality, this is my reality.
At 46 years of age, with nobody to care for her, being single stopped feeling funny, didn't it? The years that felt optional at 26 turned out to be the ones that actually mattered.
I want a man that provides and takes care of all of my bills and is going to make sure that I don't have to lift.
Are you a child?
You see what I'm saying? What?
Women are the only people that will get upset at you for giving them what they want. And women are not rational. The man that does not challenge you does not love you. That is the reality. This is a result of feminism and women's independence. So y'all got what y'all asked for.
Who is we? We're not talking about you. I want to get a belt.
I am a traditional man. I am not a sucker. I'm a black man in Hollywood, so I've definitely had those situations where
she wants every bill covered and still wants the independent label. It is a flat contradiction, and feminism sold her the script.
All these women out here who adapt this idea, this feminist ideology, and think that men ain't shit and that they're strong and independent, that they can pay their own bills and carry their own weight and have their own careers, they will all face this exact same reality right over here, man. Oh man, don't nobody want to be alone when you got health issues. Believe me when I tell you, man, your friends, they ain't really gonna be around there. You know, but a man is going to be there for you 24/7, looking out for you and taking care.
A career pays the bills, but won't take care of her when she is sick and old. A man who actually shows up matters more than the slogan, and a lot of these women realize way too damn late.
No woman in my life ever lost sleep about putting me in a nicer, safer home, a nicer neighborhood. No woman ever thought about taking me away on a nice sunny vacation to recharge or relax. No woman thought about making more money so I don't have to call someone else boss. No woman ever took out $1 million life insurance policy on herself so I wouldn't struggle if she dies. Women, not all, but most, have no clue or give a shit about the sacrifices men make and what comes natural to us to create a nice life for them. Going back to the beginning, men are friggin' amazing. We are builders. And cheers to all my fellow builders.
He runs through everything that no woman ever did for him, and the list is a damn long one. I think many men, if they were to sit down and make lists like this, would encounter very long ones themselves.
Broke woman who makes no money, struggles to pay her rent and typical basic bills every month, calls men that can't send her to get her nails done a brokey or sassy. Delusion.
A woman who cannot cover her own nails is the one handing out the broke label. That is crazy. In her version, the man is never the broke one.
Hey man, I'll be honest with y'all. I feel bad for the women that believe in that feminism and like took that and ran with it. Now they too old.
What age did you wake up and realize that you no longer wanted to be a strong?
She pretty much talks about like coming to the realization that she no longer wants to be a strong, independent black woman. I would have to say that it's just now hitting me. I just turned 33, and I will say, I think it's this year that it's really hit me that I do not want the title of a strong, independent black woman.
By 33, the strong and independent label stops feeling like a win for women. He feels genuinely bad for the women who bought the pitch, but again, they chose to go with it, right? Like, this is a decision that they made.
There's a reason, women can carry children and men can't. So that instantly allows man to have different goals.
Because women carry the children, men were freed up to aim differently. She treats biology as a fact instead of an insult, and she is right to.
One of the things that I like to do as a single man living in peace is sleep in my bed diagonally, okay? And I do that because it's just a reminder to me of one of the many freedoms that I have that married men don't.
Sleeping sideways across the whole bed is a small freedom, but he counts it as a win, and he has a point.
To me, feminism just seemed like an affluent white woman problem. I was like, what are the complaints? What really don't we have in the West? I served in the United States Army. They let me do that, so I just don't see it.
Increasingly, you see women that go for it in terms of their career, and then it's too late.
This is absolutely true, guys. Women were told to chase the career and go out and live your fun life, and then they hit 30 plus years of age and realize they screwed up. As far as I'm concerned, though, it is too little too late.
Women are desperate.
Do you think?
Hell yeah. Women are desperate. Especially when you after the age of 30. It's like, yes.
Desperate. That's the interesting
Listen,
thing.
I know women, that are putting up with bullshit all in the name of to say I have a man.
Even the people defending the lifestyle keep admitting the panic underneath it, by the way. They call the desperation just normal, and the honesty is more useful than the spin that they try to put on it afterwards.
Niggas at who paying bills, because I'm not doing this shit no more. Like, I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here, like, living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like, where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like, the car insurance going up, I'm paying rent, I gotta buy food, I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more. Where the niggas who spend money, who pay all the bills? Where they at?
She is not looking for a significant other, guys. She is looking for whoever pays the damn bills.
Hey, y'all women, speak for yourselves when y'all say y'all don't need. Because, baby, I need a man. I don't want to be independent. I don't want to do everything on my own.
Saying plainly that she needs a man is honest, but really it is too little too late. These women realistically only want men for one thing, and the dudes are just not interested.
Reminded that when a boy gets heartbroken, he finds another girl. But when a man gets heartbroken, he finds himself, Bobby. Bobby, when a relationship is over, it's called a battleship. Bobby, a battleship means seeking revenge or just simply trying to make each other jealous, Bobby. But the best way to seek revenge or win the battleship is by you getting better, man. When that person finds out that you are doing way better without them, man, that shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt like a bitch, man. Fuck Fidel. Follow me for daily motivation, Bobby.
This is absolutely true, guys. The real payback is improving yourself, but at the end of the day, I think you should be doing this stuff for yourself. If you want to improve your body or make more money, that is fantastic, but trying to do it to get back at some woman is a complete waste of time, in my opinion. Make sure you do these things for yourself.
A lot of men aren't leaving because they cannot handle a good woman. They are leaving because they are tired of paying for damage they did not cause. So you think you're Mr. Right? You check all the boxes. You're calm, you're consistent, you provide, and you are still getting attitude, you're still getting distance, you're still getting tested, you're still getting manipulated, you're still getting disrespected. Now you're confused because you don't get it. You don't see what it is you're doing wrong. And to be honest, it's nothing. You are simply dealing with somebody who's in defense and reactive mode. A lot of women don't hate men. They just don't know how to act when they are not being hurt. So they self-sabotage. They create problems where there are none. They question intentions that are clear, and they pull away when things start to feel steady. Because these women are used to chaos, and peace feels unfamiliar, and unfamiliar feels unsafe. And a lot of men, they're going to deal with that for a while, but at some point they're going to check out. Because no man wants to keep proving himself to somebody who is committed to misunderstanding him.
A man who provides and still gets treated like a suspect eventually stops auditioning altogether. Being tired of fixing damage you did not cause is not weakness.
It says a lot when a man is at peace and that said woman is no longer a part of his life. When a man reaches a point where he is calm and unbothered and distant from that woman, because that kind of peace does not happen overnight. Believe me, that's a man that went through frustrations, conversations, and effort. And then something in him shifted. And this is what women miss. When a man gets to that place, it is no longer anger, it's detachment. So now the things that used to matter to him does not hit the same. The arguing, the emotions, the tears, even the effort, it does not move him like it used to. Because mentally, he has already created distance. And once a man finds peace without you, he never will feel the need to go back to what disrupted it. And this is what women got to understand. When a man feels better without you, it is over. He will never come back, no matter what you do. If you are a man that's currently in this state, bravo, my brother. I am so happy that you chose you.
Good men are leaving, not because they are angry, not because they are bitter, they are just done. By the time the arguing stops, it is already over.
Are finally waking up. They are starting to see that being loyal, giving, and doing everything right does not mean that you will be appreciated. Too many good men have been bruised by women that only saw them as a wallet, a handyman, or an emotional punching bag. Those same men are now choosing themselves. They are choosing peace as well over pressure of the world that they have to be a husband and a father. They're literally protecting their hearts. And that's not because they don't love women. They are tired of being drained by the wrong women. If women do not see that y'all are paying attention to exactly who some of us are, and some of us are just not for the right thing. They are falling to societal pressures, their little circle that's around them, their mothers, their aunties, their sisters, their friends. They want them to be the leaders in the relationship. And that's just not how it works in this world.
The thing about being reliable and a good man is it got a lot of good men used instead of valued. Choosing yourself after that just kind of makes sense.
What we say doesn't go all the time. When you're in a relationship, you have to work together as two, not as one that is being put on this pedestal that they have to get everything done for them and men have to do what women are saying. It does not work like that. Pretty doesn't work anymore. It's not about what we look like. It's about how we treat men and how they feel. And when the man knows his worth, he's not going to stay for no drama. The new standards are for women is that you have to bring peace. You have to pour back into him. It's about a woman that understands that love isn't about taking. It's about building with that man and not trying to build on him. I truly believe that the era of good men is not ended, but good men have woken up and they understand their worth.
Wanting a man to lead while telling him what to do does not exactly add up here. A significant other, or a relationship rather, needs two people doing the work, not just one of them and the other one telling them what to do. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.